Hello everybody, welcome back. Hope you're excited for FM23, which we are less than 3 weeks away from right now. Should be out on beta version on the 25th of October. In the meantime, we have two series because the other one is nearly at an end, making Tottenham Hotspurs again. If you've not seen it, go and find the playlist and watch and enjoy yourselves. But this series and To Be a Legend series, we're going to try and end roughly at the time that the beta comes out, just shortly afterwards, so that it dovetails in, certainly by the end of the month, before the full-blown FM23 comes out. If you're enjoying the series and any of the other series come to that and you just happen to come and check this one out, then please leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification button. That keeps you up to date with all that's happening on this channel, including the new FM23 stuff. Big announcement coming very shortly of who we will be managing in the beta version, and that's all coming very, very soon. But in the meantime, we've got to get towards the end of the season and find out whether we can get Farsley Celtic promoted to League One or not, as the case may be. Today we have two League Two games which should hopefully propel us a little bit nearer to that promotion to League One. Welcome from the bottom to the top. Hello and welcome to episode 48 of From the Bottom to the Top. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have two games as promised for you in League Two. First of all, against the team that are immediately behind us, Tranmere Rovers at home, and then Crawley Town away. That will be our episode today, and as you will see from the games that we've played since you were last with us for Hartlepool and Colchester, a 2-0 win and a 6-0 trouncing of Colchester. Since then we've played away to Morecambe, managed to scrape a 2-1 win. How did that one go? I can't remember. I've been on holiday for a week when I record this. Yes, as you will see, Tom Cannon gave us the lead after 39 minutes. 3 minutes later, I'm not sure which order things went in here, because they're both 42 minutes. I'm not sure if they equalised and then we equalised from the kickoff. Something peculiar like that happened. I think that's how it happened, actually. We got back in front anyway. Josh Dixon, the scorer. Briscoe, the scorer for Morecambe. As you will see, weren't really on the best of form. Morecambe 11 shots, 5 on target, 0.87. We had 10 shots, 5 on target. Hit our 50%, but we were slightly better at our shots, 1.08 our XG. 57% possession against 43. So I suppose you could turn around and say we were lucky. We should be happy with the results. We weren't better than the opposition, but we've come out with a win. I think we were lucky. So we've gone on a little bit of a wobble, as it appears, because immediately after that, at home, we lost to Bristol Rovers. We were the better team. Again, should be extremely disappointed with the result. We were better, but we've come out of the game looking a lot worse. So, as you see, XG-wise, slightly better, 1.38, 14 shots, 8 on target. They had 13 shots, 7 on target, scored 2 goals. We didn't score any. Dale Taylor and Aaron Collins, the scorers for them, and the player being sent off a minute into injury time, made iota of a difference. Absolutely not a darn thing. Now, we were so far in advance at the top of League Two, it has not made much of a dent in our press at the top because, as you will see, it just means we've lost 3 games. 72 points after 29 games. Tranmere in second, who we play today, 22 points behind us, trailing us. So it is a 6-pointer today, but you know, if we can win this one, opens that gap up. I was looking to see really how many games it was before we were actually promoted as champions. So we will continue to see Colchester sitting third on 48 points, some 14 points, 24 points behind us, as do Bradford City, and then it goes down to Wrexham 5th on 47, Northampton 6th on 47, and Crawley Town 7th on 45. Accrington Stanley are 8th on 44, some 28 points behind us. So I'm thinking that there's a huge gap there at the moment. And, you know, Tranmere tucked in. They're on a 5-game unbeaten run. So coming into this, they are going to, or potentially could, cause us quite a bit of a problem. One thing I had noticed, or hadn't updated you on really, was this, because as it currently says, Will Russ, who's been out injured, how long has he been out? Can we check? Reports, medical report. He's been out for 9 days with a virus, but he's been missing. It feels like he's been missing for absolutely ages. 25 goals he's got in 26 appearances, so we were missing him. I think that's probably been the difference. Conor McBride is second, having scored 21 goals from 26 appearances. Is he out injured as well at the minute? I think that's what our problem is. Both are leading scorers. Yeah, he's out with a twisted ankle for 7 days. So, and he's only just come back from previous bruised foot where he was out for 3 days. So we are missing Conor McBride for sure. He's causing it's causing us a few problems, and then as you'll see, a good 7 goals between Ryan Loft, who's third, 8 goals, Luke Armstrong from Harrogate Town, and so on and so forth. But yeah, as I say, out of those two, we have 46 goals. That's without their assists, of course. So looking very good at the top there. Talking about assists, Josh Sims of Colchester is the best assist maker, but then comes Conor McBride, Luke Robinson and Josh Dixon all coming up very close behind. In fact, Conor McBride is equal first. So when you think of his contribution, 21 goals, 10 assists, 31 goals he's given us this season. So big hole when he's not around, and goes missing. So hopefully we will have him back very, very soon, or else we are in trouble. Average rating, Will Russ, top of the pile. Then Conor McBride again, Ronnie Nelson, Nico Jones, Luke Robinson. We have quite a few in that top echelons of the assists. And one other point to point out to you, clean sheets. Joe Fryer, he has 13 clean sheets, ahead of Cameron Gregory in second. Rory Watson of Bristol Rovers, who got a clean sheet against us, on 11. So that's how it's looking in those. Hadn't looked at that for a while. 25th of January, we're a week away from the end of the transfer window. Transfer-wise, we've had one player come in, Jordan Roberts, and we brought him in. Bit of a panic buy in a way, because Connor Roberts and Will Russ both out at the same time. We've had a panic buy. We did have this guy, Jordan Roberts, on trial with us, and we've had to mess up the wage budget to bring him in. Cambridge United, he was latterly at in League Two. So he's League Two trained, basically. 37 appearances last season, 7 goals and 5 assists. So he contributed 12 goals, a 6.91. I'd like him to do the same again. He's played 1 game up to now with a 6.5. So I'm hoping that he might actually do something a bit better. We're playing him up front, I think, actually. Let's go back. Where are we? Jordan Roberts. What is his preferred position? Preferred position is... Well, he can play either, really. Difficult to say what his preferred position is, but he could play in either. His finishing isn't fantastic, but his contribution, crossing and things like that are good. So maybe once he's up and running, he may find himself playing out a little bit wide. That's if we play wide, of course. Obviously, with our formation as it is, do tend to play fairly narrow. So that's how it is all set up. Jordan Roberts, then, he's in for, I think he's in until the end of next season, 26. Oh, why do I keep doing that? Yes, to the end of next season. So he's in for the rest of this season and next season. 31-year-old. It's a bit above where we want, but as I say, we did have him in. We knew he was a free agent, and a fairly good chance that we would get him in. Say Cambridge United, Motherwell, Hearts. So he's been around a little bit. Played in League Two quite a bit. Played a bit in League One and the Championship. Played in the Premiership in Scotland, of course, as well. So Not that he did absolutely any fantastic up there, but his most productive season, as I say, is these 2 seasons here really, with Cambridge United in League Two. So I'd like him to do the same again, if you don't mind, Mr. Roberts, please. Today will be a good start to do that. Right, without any more said to do, let's get on with the episode. And it's a top of the table clash, as we've already found out, against Tranmere Rovers. So Tranmere Rovers, they are unbeaten in 5. I did say they'd won the last 5. That's not true. I'm sure I read that somewhere. They've won 3, drawn 2. We've won 4, lost 1. Let's hope that one loss is just a little bit of a blip. And this is the team that is going to face... I'm just going to move the camera very slightly. I've just realised I'm not very central. This is the team that is going to face Tranmere in this game in League Two. Fryer in goal, Robinson, Jones, Nelson and Doherty are backline. Willock, Harlock and Brunt in that central midfield. Dixon in front of them playing as an Enganche this time out. Have I pronounced that right? Enganche, yeah. Cannon and Roberts up front. Cannon as a poacher, Roberts as a pressing forward. See how that goes. Boney, Fernandez, Shepherd, Nolan, Godsmart, Ford, Lembitsa and Hughes are all on the bench. We're underway here at the EnviroVent Stadium. And early doors, nothing much happening. Tranmere playing in their claret and blue. We're playing in our normal green kit. Highlight with Tranmere at the minute, which is a bit of a worry. It's out to a Dauphin, crosses it deep, and it's Blackwood who heads it tamely at Fryer. Are we going to get something from this, or is it just going to be one of them strange highlights? He's rolled it out to Jones. Jones to Nelson then as we come out from the back. Doherty, Dixon looking for a way through. He's found Roberts. Roberts and Cannon interchanging. Cannon, a poor shot in the end. I'd like to have seen Roberts have a go at that, but even so, the goalkeeper made a save and it's gone out for a corner. Harlock with the corner then. Very near post, nobody there, but it's come back to Harlock. Dixon, Willock, Harlock. Looking for a way through. Dixon finds Brunt. Brunt's got Doherty out wide. And obviously that came to nothing because we've now got a replay of the highlight. And Roberts, I'd like to see Roberts play that on. As we go past the 20-minute mark, not a lot happening. Past the half hour, and in fact, Tranmere have had a lot more of this game than us, despite not having so much of the possession. Lots of shots. And opposition instruction, always press a Dauphin. Jones comes out with the ball. Willock finds Robinson. Robinson then crosses that ball, but it's a poor cross in. And they come away with it. And they've been in the ascendancy. A Dauphin is the player on the ball. It's into the area. Jones comes away and tidies up, but a Dauphin has it back. He's got the cross in the box again. Fryer! And I think he punched it straight onto Blackwood's head, and Tranmere go one up right in injury time in this first half, which is very disappointing. And this is the way we've been playing just recently, very poorly. And we seem to have lost our way somewhat. I'm not sure if Fryer got to it, to be fair. I think it may have been him going for the punch and actually missing it. Half time then, we are a goal down. Blackwood a minute into injury time. Very, very disappointing. And we've not really performed at all, have we? In the slightest. Things got to change in the second half, or else we're going to another loss. 11 shots, 4 on target for Tranmere, 1.15. We've just had 2 shots, of which only 1 has been on target, and that was the save that went behind for a corner. And you come back and join us, second half underway. We've changed formation. We've gone to 2 wide players. Roberts has gone out wide on the left. Harlock gone out wide on the right. Jones heading that ball, but it's still not cleared upfield, and it is eventually, but only to their players, and they're looking dangerous, really dangerous, and I think that hit the crossbar. It looked like Fryer had actually saved it, but it didn't actually go anything. Right, let's check opposition instructions, because I can see that flashing up at me and nothing doing here. They have made a substitution. And it's a defensive left back. Right. Robinson with the corner then. Can we get something from this corner? Oh, it's hit the crossbar and it's gone out for another corner. Coming back, cannoned back off of the crossbar. Robinson with the second chance at a corner. Ooh, it's gone wide, and I'm not sure he was coming in on that on the far post, but didn't quite meet with it. And it looks like, well, there's obviously Tranmere are catching us up at this point, cutting it to 19 points at the top of the table, having lost our game in hand, of course. Right, 60 minutes gone. Nothing is really happening. We're going to go attacking for a start off. And what we're also going to do is we're going to have a look at the tactical changes that we could make here. Roberts could go up front. Cannon can only play as a striker. So if we take him off, we are stuck with this formation. I'm thinking we're going to do this. Roberts up front then. And Tom Cannon is going to come off. And they're suggesting Jack Nolan is the man for the job. Jack Nolan it is then. And he is going to go as a inside forward on support on that side. We'll go with that for now. And we're going to point finger. Go out and make a difference. Come on, Jack. Just play one game where you actually do something, man. Robert's gone up front then, and not seen anything from Robert since we brought him in, and I'm despairing that we've just done a panic. He's dropping away as well. 75 minutes gone. Time to make some more changes. Nothing happening. Josh Dixon is tired. We've got Ronan Hughes that can come on for him. Is about the only attacking midfield player we've got, and at the same point we also need to look at Nico Jones. I think it's Nico Jones who's tired, and suggesting Godsmart Ford ahead of Fernandez. And I think then what we do is Ronnie Nelson and Godsmart Ford we swap over. Finger, faith in you, go and make a difference. All the changes that we've done, just check opposition instructions. Shane McLaughlin is on and told to put him on his weaker side. In fact, I think what we're going to do is put Maul on the weaker side. 80 minutes, and we're really not doing anything here, are we? Had a few more chances, but as we head to 90 minutes, we're going to lose this 1-1-0. Or are we? Oh, yes, we are, because it's their corner. Or we lose it 2-0. One of the two. McLaughlin with the cross in. It's so cleared into touch. And we've lost. Oh, no, we haven't. Not yet. Brunt Doherty, can we get an equaliser? Come on, boys. Come on, Doherty, cross it in. It's cleared, though. We're just not looking. Godsmart Fall picks up a yellow card for a foul. And we've been shown that for a reason. Are we going to be penalised, or are we going to get the ball back and get something from this game? Doherty will tidy up. Maybe. Godsmart Ford slings it forward. Roberts not underneath it. Godsmart Ford wants to win the ball. Willock. This is to Roberts. Roberts is beaten by Davis. And come back, Will Russ, please. All is forgiven. And Fryer managed to claw that onto the post. We've lost the game 1-0. That's 2 games in a row now. We've lost at home as well, which is also a bit of astounding. 8 shots, 3 on target, 0.77. They had 22 shots, 11 of which were on target. Fryer obviously didn't have too bad a game. I think we were lucky not to lose that by a much bigger margin. 53% possession against their 47. We've got work to do, boys and girls. Otherwise, that big chasm that we had is going to disappear fast. And here is the table. We are top 72 points. Tranmere now in second on 53. Colchester on 51. Bradford City on 51. And Bradford City and Colchester both must have won. Bradford beating Oldham Athletic 3-0. And Colchester. Can I see Colchester? Why can't I see Colchester? I'm looking, but I can't see it. Where are they? Or have they not played today? Colchester, there we go. They had a 2-0 win against Port Vale. So everybody below us have been winning, which means that gap has closed for everybody. Bradford City beating Oldham at 3-0. So, yeah, it's been a day really to forget in some respects. Wrexham as well. Did they win? Yeah, of course they did. Okay. We definitely need to pick ourselves up and really start to win some games again. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble very, very quickly. I really don't know what to do or what to say, really. We've come unstuck somewhat. We'll tidy that up in a minute. We have that next game against Crawley Town coming up in 3 or 4 days. 2 games on the trot loss. We haven't done that since the FA Cup and EFL Cup. We certainly haven't done it in the league this season. So that's not good at all. 3-1 win against Crawley Town at home earlier in the season. That man, Will Russ, getting a hat-trick. For him to come back. Will he be back in time? And will he be fit enough? We'll have to wait and see. Okay then, Crawley Town are up next. And this is the team that will face Crawley Town in this Sky Bet League 2 game. Fryer in goal, Nelson, Jones, Fernandez and Limbixa are backline. Robinson is rested. He's on the bench. And Doherty is out. He's needing a longer term rest, so he is there. Nelson's not the best out on that left side, but under the circumstances. But as I say, Robinson can come on for him. The longer we can rest Robinson, the better. Willock, Harlock and Brunt are our midfield. Dixon is in front of them. Roberts and that man Russ, he's back. He's playing as a pressing forward on support to start the game. It may be that he ends up being the attacking forward. Roberts, in fact, do you know what? I am tempted. See, no, he's better as a pressing forward. So we're going to leave it like that. Russ, Boney, Robinson, Shepherd and Cannon, Godsmart, Ford, Hughes and Nolan are all on the bench. We have put in for a loan for somebody, Kane, I can't remember what his name is now, from Leeds United. He's a Mazzulia, plays in midfield, might give us extra momentum in midfield just to get us through to League One. Let's see how we do today then against Crawley Town. And we have a highlight from kickoff, which is always a bit of a worry. Having said that, We did beat Crawley Town 3-1 in the reverse fixture at home. And we're holding on to the ball nicely unless we lose it here. Lembiksa, who loses it to their version of Brunt. That's cut out by Fernandez. Willock. Dixon comes forward. He's tackled, but Willock and Roberts intervening. Dixon fires it over the top. Why couldn't that fall for Will Russ? Roberts holding the ball up nicely. And Dixon. Too much power on that. But an interesting start to the match. Exeter City playing at Cheltenham. Exeter City, our assistant manager, has gone as the manager at Exeter. So we are now... Oh, that's come off the post. Almost a goal from a free kick for Brunt. Yes, he's gone as manager at Exeter City. His first game there. And we're now in the lookout for a new assistant manager. Roberts having a better game. Started better this time. Alongside Russ. As we go down into injury time, it's going to be 0-0 at half time. Ronnie Nelson picking up a booking at the end of that second half. But much better. 6 shots, 2 on target, 0.77 against their 3 shots, none on target, 0.23. We've had 65% of the possession. We need to turn that into 8 attempts on goal. So we've had shots, but they need to be on target and need to be turning those into goals, basically. And they made one change at half time. Heel on for Frost. Dixon through to Russ. Brunt swept that through. Russ has got there, and we've missed him. And Lembiksa was fouled in the area, surely, but it's come back to Fernandez. No free kick given. Russ crosses it for Roberts, and Roberts gets his debut goal with an assist from Will Russ, and it wasn't difficult for Roberts to put away, really, was it? Let's face it. But we go one up with 54 minutes on the clock. Will Russ crossing it for Roberts, who was in space, and just managed to tap it in to the back of the net. We'll take that. I think that's worthy of our pressure in the first half. We just need to consolidate and hold on now. Sounds bad, doesn't it, holding on? Need to get another one. Fernandez launches one long, but it's cut out by the defender, who's managed to get at that. And this is the problem we've got now. It's over the top. Beasley's in. He's put it away as well. Ah! Nice first touch and nothing doing. Right, let's berate the team. Having just gone in front and they've come back at us in 9 minutes. And they've made some other substitutions. Let's go and do the changes on those as well. No instructions, please. Defensive right back, I don't think it's going to cause us too much problems. I'm going to confirm the changes. So we head to 75 minutes. Right. I'm going to change to version 1 of our tactic. And I can't do anything else for the minute, can I? Right. Let's have a swap around. Lots of tired legs out there, so we do need to make some changes. Nelson He's tired, so we're going to make a swap for him. Luke Robinson is the obvious choice. We don't have a lot of other changes. I'm thinking it may be Brunt. Harlock drops back into that slot. And Dixon can come off for Shepherd or Nolan. Bring him on for Nolan, for Shepherd on that right hand side. We'll do that for the moment. I'm going to point the finger, go out and make me proud. Confirm those substitutions. Ashley Seal playing for Crawley, I've just realised, who, right, we're going to try and go for this match because let's go attacking. We might need to make one more change for tired legs. Zach Brunt is now tired in that slot. Do we bring on and go 2 up top? 2, 2 and 2. I'm thinking possibly we do. Right. Let's go back to as we were then. Russ out here. Roberts up here as advanced forward on attack. Brunt can move out here. And what we will do is Brunt will come off. And we'll bring Jack Nolan on. And what we may well do is swap Nolan. He will be an inside forward. Or is he going to be an inverted winger? Inverted winger is better. Nolan can be the inside forward on the other side. What are we better off? Hang on. It's just Nolan and Shepherd. Doesn't make any odds. I don't think. Shepherd is a 3, whichever side he plays. Right, we'll do that. A little bit of decision. Point finger, make me proud. Jack Nolan has got, can he do something? Can we do something? They've had a lot more shots in this second half. Been pressurising us. One of those they've got back. I guess a draw isn't the worst. It is a draw, a 1-1 draw. So we've lost 2, draw 1. Better than thing, but really annoying that they come back. And Jake Beasley getting that goal. 14 shots, 5 on target. An XG of 2, so we should have had a second goal. 58% possession. They had 9 shots, just that 1 on target. The goal that they had from Jake Beasley, really, really annoying. Arrgh! And we just need to find a little bit of mojo again. I'm not sure what it is we need to do. Let's have a look, see how that's affected the table. And that gap is closing. We're only 17 points ahead of Tranmere Rovers now. Tranmere beating Accrington Stanley by 1-0. They've closed that gap a little bit more. 17 points now at the top of the table. 73 points. 56 Tranmere in second. Then come Colchester and Bradford, both on 54. Wrexham 5th on 53. Northampton are on 50. Today's opponents, Crawley Town, 7th on 49, then Grimsby on 46. One other notable result, Exeter City, our past assistant manager, has got his first win against Cheltenham and hauled them out of the relegation zone. by 3 points. Morecambe and Barnet now below them. Can he start to open a bit of a gap? One to keep an eye on, I think. Right, let's continue. Other games going on, of course, Papa John's Trophy. Charlton losing to Shrewsbury, and Tottenham under 23s have beaten Portsmouth in that quarter-final. All right. I was just reading what else is bonuses to be paid out. Following bonuses to be paid out, result avoiding relegation. So we've avoided relegation, folks. We can't be relegated. Worst case scenario is we end up in League Two again next season. That's how I read that one. Right. Well, not a particular good episode. We've managed to get 1 point out of 6 and being caught at the moment. So we need to pick up a bit of momentum again. We're going to be coming back. In fact, what are we coming back for? Let me check my records here. I think we're going to come back for Grimsby Port Vale. Check this out a minute. Hang on a minute. No, Accrington Oldham. I tell a lie. We're going to play Milton Keynes, Dons and Walsall. Accrington and Oldham we're coming back for. As we head down towards the end of the season, I think we must have worked it out on the number of episodes. I will double check it. It's going to be somewhere around there. And hopefully Connor Roberts will also be back. Connor McBride will be back in fine form when he comes back as well. So hopefully we'll be firing on all cylinders by then. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode despite only picking up 1 point. If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe and hit the notification button. That will keep you up to date with all future episodes of this particular series. And, of course, to be a legend, as I said at the start of the episode, we are heading down to FM23. So we will also keep you up to date with new series, what's going to be happening on the beta part of FM23 as well. New episodes are from the bottom of the top, currently released every Monday and Thursday at 4:15. And if you want to keep up to date with what's happening on this channel, the best way to do it is to subscribe and follow me on Twitter at JustOffside2. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you for the next episode. It'll be episode 49. It's out on Monday. Let's hope we've won a couple of games by then. Until then, goodbye.